Welcome back, everybody, to the Los Angeles Rams franchise rebuild here on Madden NFL 24. Gonna keep this one just till week 11 here against the Raiders because I'm kind of short on time today because it is July 4th. Happy July 4th if you are celebrating. But we go into this game with a 4-game win streak. After starting 2-4, we have won 4 in a row. We are now 6-4 with our bye week coming right after this game. The Raiders come in below 500, but they do have the number one defense, excuse me, in the entire league at just under 16 points allowed per game. They're also bolstering the number one pass defense through the air in terms of yardage. And we are playing our best football of the entire year, coming off our 2 best wins of the season and trying to keep it going here against the number one defense. And week 11 is officially underway. The Rams come in fully healthy, no injuries at all on either side of the football, and the Raiders offense will start with it from their 20-yard line. As the quarterback under center here all year long for Las Vegas, Ryan Dillon has only thrown 13 touchdowns all year long, but he has taken care of the football, only 4 INTs so far this year. That's about half as many as Jesse Wagner currently has, but he's also played a great last 2 weeks, 9 touchdowns to no picks. So looking for the offense to keep things going here in this game. And for the defense too, we have held opponents to below 20 points in, I believe, 4 straight weeks. We're going to keep it up here in week 11. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Dillon, incomplete, knocked away by Darius Richards, who had a pick on the first play from scrimmage last week. The Rams offense starts with an empty look on 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Pressure coming, and Wagner's going down. 8-yard sack for Hartwig. The quarterback had pretty much no chance to get that pass away. On 2nd down, they only bring a 4-man rush, and McCoon can't hang on in traffic. 3rd and long coming up. Got to get to like the 38-yard line for a 1st down. We go to a screen, and Blackshear just kind of runs past his blockers. 3 and out. Vegas gets it back from their 34 on the ground. This is Reggie Thierry. Gain of 9.5. Now to the air. 1st down, just shy of the 50. It's the first completion for Ryan Dillon. Outside handoff. Thierry with a lot of room. Ruiz, a nice block shed right there. And plus territory now. We bring 4. That pass is hauled in for a gain of 3. Dillon, play fake, pressure coming, and he is taken down by Sergio Webb. Almost said Carl Graham. The Rams force a punt. Starting inside our 25-yard line here on our 2nd possession of the game. Handoff, and nowhere to go for Antonio Blackshear. Blackshear goes out wide on 2nd down. Wagner's got plenty of time to throw, and he links it with Holcomb for a 1st down, our first of the game. A 20-yard gain takes us to the 43-yard line. Blackshear finds a crease and runs for a 1st. And we're in plus territory now. Empty look over the middle, caught again by Holcomb. The late handoff. No, it's a keeper, and Wagner only gains about 2 yards. All right. We're just inside the 40-yard line trying to keep this drive going here. We are in field goal range, but also might go for it if it's a 4th and short on this next play, but it's going to be a 1st down instead. Holcomb's 3rd grab. Wagner with the deep drop back. It's stumped. And that's Joaquin Estes for a gain of 6. Going to our tight ends a lot here in this 1st quarter, but now it's caught by McCoon for a 1st down. Red zone action now. Keeping it in the air. Wagner has plenty of time to throw. Nice one in traffic there to Denard McCullum. And that brings up 2nd and 3. Are we going to snap this before the quarter is over? It does not look like it. Rams inside the 10 with 1 quarter gone. We open the second from the Raiders' 8-yard line. It's stumped off. Blackshear downed at the 1-yard line. We got 4 plays to punch this in, but we only need the 1 as Blackshear dives in to open the scoring here in SoFi. Touchdown, LA. Uh-oh, we've got some danger here. A big return by the Raiders. They're going to start from their 41-yard line. So after a 6-minute methodical Rams drive to get us in front here, the Raiders have a chance to answer on this possession. That one's hauled in. That's Sawyer's 3rd grab. The only target, or the only targeted receiver so far in this game. And he's got only 10 through the air. On 2nd down, it is a dropped interception. George Vance had it. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dillon has all day to throw. Now he's taken off, and Levy prevents the first down. Right at midfield. The Raiders elect to punt. We get it back with a chance to go up by 2 scores here in this one. Play fake on 1st and 10. Wagner steps up and finds McCoon wide open in Raiders territory. 9 for 10 passing. From the Vegas 45, Blackshear bounces outside and has a first down and more up to the 30-yard line. Running and passing well here in this ball game so far. And we are on track to lead by 2 scores if we can just take care of the football the rest of this possession. Wagner has time, and wide open again. It's McCoon inside the 10. Wagner over the middle, incomplete for McCullum. The delivery is caught this time at the 1. Rams knocking on the door. We're showing a run here. It's going to be a quick pass instead. Wagner rolls out and takes a huge sack. That's a loss of 14. It's going to be a field goal. Raiders offense has not really shown much to be happy about here in this first half, but still plenty of time to go. 6 minutes until halftime. That one's caught by Reed. The first catch by a guy not named Sawyer. That one goes for 6. Trips towards the bottom. Thierry in the backfields. It's play action. Dillon dumps it off for Sawyer. Not much there. And 3rd down. Dillon on the outside has a man open. It's Reed for a first down. Dillon, pressure on the outside. He throws it away. Back to the ground with Thierry spitting through some tacklers. And I don't know how we got that first down. All those blue shirts in the area, but it's going to be a new set of downs for Vegas. Up to their own 45-yard line. Dillon flips the play. Quick throw. Another one. Caught at the 50. Well, that was BJ Traynor. I forgot that he signed with the Raiders. He wears 87 for them and has returned to SoFi Stadium. That one's incomplete. Off the hands of Carlos Ruiz. 7 completions for only 26 yards. Very inefficient passing so far for Las Vegas. 5 to go on third down. Dillon, good protection, and Trainer has it up to the Rams 35. The Rams defense stacks the line. The linebackers back off, and pressure comes off the edge. It's a sack for Marcus Fulton. A loss of 10 for Ryan Dillon. With the loss of Quincy Banza, we're asking guys like Fulton and Sergio Webb to step up in his absence, and so far they have done so in this game. Both guys already with 1 sack. 3rd and long coming up for the Raiders, just outside of field goal range. They're going to keep it through the air. Dillon flushed out of the pocket, and he throws it away with pressure coming from behind. And we're still going to have time to score prior to halftime, leading by 10. 90 seconds left. Floated and caught in traffic. David Jackson's first target and his first catch. And we're across the 50. What a catch. Wagner just trusting his number 2 receiver this season. And he comes down with it. That is not easy at all. We still have all 3 timeouts here as well. Wagner. Not sure what happened there. Trey Bone was not ready for it. Just got to get like 10 yards for a field goal. Bone breaks a couple of tackles and gains 9, but now our center Zach McCoy is shaken up, so in comes Dylan Howard. I say just hand it off here, but we're just going to pass it. Instead, it's out of reach for McCoon. And on 4th and 1, we're going to stay out there and not take the field goal. Interesting call here on 4th and 1. We're going to keep it through the air, and McCollum's wide open in the flat. We got 1 timeout left. Good protection. Wagner, McCollum. Gain of 4. Could have got a lot more there. We're inside the 30-yard line now. Outside again, McCollum's got it. 3 straight completions his way. And now we should just call timeout and take the field goal with 4 seconds to go until halftime. And Glenn Douglas will send us to halftime, leading 13-0. A scoreless first half for the Raiders. Both sides of the ball playing pretty damn well here, but 13-point leads are not always safe. Got to keep this up in the second half. We do start with it in the third quarter, which is nice. With this nice lead, can go up by 3 scores perhaps if we score a touchdown. We go into halftime. You got Chicago in Arizona this week, and after the Cardinals led 9-0, the Bears scored 10 straight approaching halftime to lead by 1. Jake McAllister having himself quite a year through the air despite the Bears' sub-500 record. You got the Chargers on the road in Seattle, and they are just destroying. Stroud has no completions with 26 seconds to go in the first half. If we win this game and they lose, we take first place in our division. That is a huge development there over in Seattle. Meanwhile, Carolina leads the Niners by 7 as well. So we're on track to have a really nice cushion here if we can come out on top here in Week 11. The second half matters a whole lot more after those couple of scores. 200 yards for us, only 56 for Las Vegas. We start through the air. Wagner finds his man. It's McCollum. Getting a lot more involved here after that first quarter where he was not targeted. Now he's up to 6 grabs for 36 yards. So 6 per for him so far in this one. Another keeper for Wagner, and he somehow breaks a tackle, but he gets nothing out of it. Let's just cool it here with the options, all right? 3rd and 5. Wagner has Holcomb wide open. He turns upfield and gets up to the 49-yard line. Wagner back to throw. And right back to McCollum. He stiff arms one guy, and it gets taken down after an 8-yard pickup. Jesse Wagner, 19 for 23 through the air, picking up right where he left off from that Week 10 win against Arizona, where he, I think, only had 2 incompletions all day long. Blackshear runs for a first down. He's been pretty good on the ground, despite his lack of carries. I want to start running this football more here as we are leading and about to score again to open this third quarter. That one only goes for 1 yard. Let's throw it here. I don't want a second and long run. I want to get further into Raiders territory. It's going to be an option play for Wagner again. We got to be careful here, man. He is going to fumble one of these days. We've already ran 3 options. I have seen enough. That's 3 too many. 3rd and 6 from the Vegas 35. Good protection for Wagner all day to throw, and not McCollum, excuse me. Holcomb's got it inside the 20-yard line for a first down. He is absolutely cooking here in this game. 85 yards on 6 receptions. A lot of open space over the middle for him in this one. Now it's dumped off. Blackshear's going to have to turn this into nothing, but instead, he just kind of flops down. Loss of 3. Wagner zips it for the end zone. Caught by McCollum. What a throw. What a catch in the back of the end zone. And the Rams go up by 3 scores. Exactly how you want to start this third quarter. Let's watch this one again. Just absolutely perfect, on the money. And a great catch. Was he in bounds? Or this might be booth reviewed. It was not. 2-point conversion attempt, trying to lead 21-0. That comes off the helmets of a Raiders defender. That was already our second drive, ticking over 5 minutes off the clock. The Raiders touched the ball first, just under halfway, or just over halfway through this third quarter, and Thierry bounces this one outside. Gain of 9. 6 runs for 37 yards. Pretty good day on the ground for him, but trailing by 19 points. They might want to start passing the ball a bit more here in the second half. They will do so on second down, and that was a wide open miss from Ryan Dillon. 1 yard to go. Dillon, incomplete, knocked away by Carlos Ruiz, trying to go for Sawyer. The Raiders can't afford too many more punts here in this game. Trailing by 3 scores with only 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Blackshear finds a crease for another first down. He is running the ball very well here in this game. This playbook is just like the perfect one for this offense year after year. Don't know why. It kind of makes no sense, but it works, so why go away from it? McCoon for 7 yards. Quick drop back, and McCoon's got enough for a first down. Wagner now 24 for 28, over 270 passing yards. We have passed well, we have run the ball well, we have played some fantastic defense. And Las Vegas is just struggling right now on both sides of the football. That one's incomplete. Delayed handoff, and nowhere to run for Blackshear. Loss of 2 to bring up 3rd and long. Empty look on 3rd. Our 30th pass of the game. Down the field, broken up. Trying to go for David Jackson. There's still plenty of football left to be played here in SoFi. But still no points on the board, and they're going backwards on... Well, I say backwards, but I was wrong. Gain of 1 instead for Thierry. Juan Shirley, the rookie safety, with that tackle. But as I was saying, plenty of football left to be played here. Still over a quarter and change to go. Anything can happen. No gain this time. LA showing blitz. It backs off. Dillon steps up and is picked off by Richards, trying to find BJ Traynor. And we take over at the Las Vegas 34. This defense is playing some fantastic football right now. And if the offense can score here, this game might nearly be over. Let's start to feed Antonio Blackshear here. We're going to throw it instead. And he's going to have it through the air, but can't fake out his defender. The loss of 1. Vegas only had 10 total yards in that third quarter. As the fourth quarter begins, Blackshear for no gain. 3rd and 11. Trying to avoid another field goal attempt, which would still make it a 3-score game. Not quite a 4-score game. That was not going to be even close. The field goal makes it 22-0. 2 defenders in the zone here on 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Dillon checks it down to Reed for a very short gain of 3 yards. Only 10 completions in this game for Ryan Dillon. He has had a couple off-target throws. A couple have been batted away. And he threw that pick on their last drive, leading to that field goal. Down the field and open. That's caught by Reed inside, or across, rather, the 40-yard line. 4-man rush on the screen. Complete to Thierry. Good blocking on the outside. And Forbes just got faked out. Enough for a first down. Into Rams territory. Right back to the same play. And another first down for Thierry. No more screens, please. Dillon's flushed out. It's caught out of bounds, or not quite out of bounds. Gain of 4 right there for Gray. His first targets. Might have been his first snap all day long, I think, too. I've not seen him out there very often. On 2nd down, Dillon outside in traffic. Reed hangs on. Look at that. We're the #1 defense in terms of takeaways. Gotta love that. I mean, we almost always force at least 1 pick each game, sometimes multiple, as Thierry works his way for a first across the Rams 25. Easily the best Raiders drive of the game. We're approaching the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. We're trying to break up the shutout performance by this Rams defense. Allen's carry gains 2. Call it Graham with the tackle. You got 5 on the line here on 2nd down. Play action for the Raiders. Dillon dumps it off. Gray's got it again up to the 20-yard line, and now Adonis Gaddis is shaken up on their offensive line. Pretty big 3rd down here for the Raiders offense. It's 4-down territory for sure. Dillon taken down from behind. A Carl Graham sack makes it 4th and 7. And they will stay out there. Rams showing blitz. We're going to back off. 4-man rush. And Finch gets there in time. Our 4th of the game. His first. It is a turnover on downs. The shutout game is still in play. Offense comes back out, taking over just inside our 30-yard line. We start on the ground. 4-yard pickup for Blackshear, up to 10 carries, 4.8 per. With under 4 to go here in the fourth quarter, trying to drain some clock and clinch a shutout victory here in SoFi Stadium. But a loss of 1 here on 2nd brings up 3rd and 7. Would love to keep the ball in the offense's hands the rest of this ball game. Just close this one out. We're going to hand it off. Blackshear, a yard short of the first down. The Raiders will have at least 1 more chance. All right, here we go. 2:23 to go. We've already won this game for sure. Just trying to hold these guys to no points the rest of the way. They have all 3 timeouts, plus the warning after this play right here. Dillon under pressure, and that should have been picked by Drummond. That could have been a pick 6 right there. That is our 2nd dropped INT of the game. That brings up 3rd and 1, not quite at the warning. Dillon, quick throw. Thierry's got it up to the 39. We're showing blitz on 1st and 10. Would love to turn the ball over here on this possession. That one's hauled in. That's the first grab of the game for number 15. Not even sure who that is. That is McLeod, actually. His second grab, excuse me. Pressure from behind. Dillon hit as he threw it. Sails out of bounds. It's going to be 4-down territory every play now. Dillon going backwards, taken down by, I think that was Carl Graham and somebody else on that team up. Our 5th sack here in the game. They got to go 17 yards for a first down. Dillon nearly hit as he threw. It's a wobbler, batted away by Forbes. A turnover on downs for the 2nd straight possession. And we can run the rest of this clock out. Well, guys, I think we're getting better week after week. A 22-0 shutout victory here at home for our 5th straight win. And now we hold sole control of the NFC West. This was easily our best defensive performance of the year, even after a couple of big games these last couple of weeks. The offense played well enough to win by 3 scores. Wagner was pretty darn awesome, 26 for 32, picking up right where things left off these last couple of weeks. We got to Dillon 5 times, made him sweat on a lot of these throws, picked him off once. Blackshear ran the ball very efficiently and also scored on the ground. Holcomb with 86 yards, 74 for McCoon, a touchdown plus 50 yards for McCullum. I mean, after a 2-4 start, did you expect this team, especially after trading away Dotson and Quincy Basnight, to play this well? I was not ready for it, but I am here for it the rest of the way. I hope it's not a smokescreen for what could be coming up here in the playoffs. I hope we are actually going to play this well the rest of the year, but it's not always easy. So again, that makes it 5 straight weeks with the win, and 5 straight weeks holding our opponents to 17 points or less. We really can't ask for anything better from this defense. They are playing some great football, and now we are in the Week 12 bye week. We have a game against the Vikings here in Week 13 coming up. Deontay McCoon has a skill point, so let's use this one on maybe some route running if possible. We'll try and go with maybe slot and get that short route up a little bit. The Seahawks win in Week 12 as we have a bye week, so they retake control of the West, but we have the same record as them at 7-4, playing the 4-8 Vikings here in Week 13, then going on the road to Atlanta in Week 14 before a rematch against the Niners, who we already destroyed a couple weeks back. That is going to do it for me here, folks, but the offense now in number 3 scoring-wise, defense up to number 6 after being pretty darn mediocre for most of the year, but these last 5 weeks, they have been amazing, and now we have one of the best defenses once again in the league. This always seems to happen these last, 3 years. We always kind of start slow and then pick things up the rest of the way, and that remains the same here. So things are looking very good for both sides of the ball, and we'll continue our season next time around. We are number 1 in takeaways, number 1 in touchdowns allowed, number 3 in sacks, number 2 in red zone defense, and number 2 overall in terms of yards. I mean, really, we're just probably the hottest team in football as of right now with this win streak. And I will see you guys in the next one. Please like the video, subscribe, and enjoy your July 4th celebrations. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.